We're going to show here a pre-flight of an infrared mission from Vietnam in 1969. The pilot is arriving at the airplane. First thing he's going to do is hang his equipment up on the drop tank on the left side. Now he's going to climb up into the cockpit, stash his gear, and check the information in the log book. Generally checking stuff out, getting things stowed in the cockpit. And then he's going to step down on the footrests and begin his pre-flight. Just generally looking around. Now he looks up inside the nose wheel well. I'm not sure why he's looking in there, because that's just the place where the footrest goes. Now he's going to go up to the front. The nose camera is actually there. That's what he's looking at, but it's covered. And then there's a couple of antennas in the front, and then he's going to go down and look into the nose wheel well to see if there's anything hanging loose down there. You can see the nose wheel strut and the nose landing gear light. Now he's up on top of the wings, and he's going to climb up on top of the fuselage and look inside the cockpit at the two Martin Baker ejection seats. Now he's checking to make sure that the rudder moves cleanly, and then moves over to check out the airspeed brake. And then in front of the speed brake is the avionics bay where the door is open. He'll check to make sure everything is tied down in there. Now he's checking to see if there's any loose propeller blades, which seems a little odd. And then he looks inside to see if there's any obstructions in the air intake. Here he's putting on his survival vest and his parachute harness. He actually gets harnessed into the Martin Baker ejection seats, and the parachutes are attached to them. Climbing into the cockpit and getting himself all strapped in. The crew chief pushes up the steps. Now he's all set to start the aircraft. They start with the number 2 engine, the one on the right. It'll start slowly because it's a turbine engine. You could actually hold the propeller and keep it from moving for a while. And after that, he will start the left engine, or the number 1 engine, which will come next. The props are feathered there. You can see they're more like paddles. They don't provide any thrust when they're that way. You do that when it's on the ground before you want to actually move it. Or if you want to, if your engine goes out when you're flying, you feather it there too. Now they're running a pre-flight check. There's the speed brakes, flaps go down, ailerons up and down, then flaps go up. Now we go to the tail section, and the elevators up and down. They're hard to see. And then the rudders left and right. Now the props are unfeathered, so he gets thrust to move forward. Moves forward a little ways and checks the brakes, and then taxis out, given the directions from the crew chief, who is standing in front. And you'll be able to see him come up and give the signal for right turn. And then he is free to taxi out. Now he's at the end of the runway, getting set to make his takeoff. And he's doing the takeoff, heading toward the ocean. The South China Sea is right at the end of the runway. Also here you'll be able to see the inner perimeter. That's all that barbed wire there, and we would have guard duty along there. And also there is the control tower on the right. He's climbing out, and again you can see the runway and the inner perimeter.